Hello everybody, and today is a very different video as compared to my other previous videos. Today we are going to be talking about the new game that Paradox announced at this year's PDXCon. Now I should have uploaded this earlier, but unfortunately I couldn't get the time to do it, so I'm doing it today. So this new game is called Imperator Rome, and it's developed by Paradox Interactive, and their games are amazing. It's going to be a grand strategy game. They have said that this is going to be the greatest grand strategy game that they have ever made. It's going to be their magnum opus. So let's take a look at what the different features that this game is offering. Forge the greatest empire the world has ever known. Alexander, Hannibal, Caesar, these great men and dozens like them shaped the destiny of a continent. Mighty kings, clever generals, and would-be gods made their mark on the ancient Mediterranean. Around this sea, close-knit nations tested their mettle and virtue against each other in fierce combat. Their cultural and political legacy now inseparable from what we understand as Western civilization. But nothing was guaranteed. Can you change the course of history in Imperator Rome? Oh my god. I am excited already. As many of my friends know that the Roman time period is my second favorite time period in history, with obviously the medieval time period being my favorite. So this game is going to be a game that I'm going to be covering on my channel. It is going to be absolutely amazing. Let's dive deep into the main features. So it's going to have a character management system. Now they did mention that this game is going to be a mix of Europa Universalis 4 and Crusader Kings 2. With that being said, there will be more focus on playing as the spirit of a nation, where you will play as Rome itself, and there will be less of a focus on the character management and dynasty management of Crusader Kings 2. Although they did mention that characters are going to impact your gameplay in a big way. There are going to be generals, and there are going to be political factions and political governors that you're going to have to keep in line and take care of to keep them happy. And each character is going to have their own stats and stuff, so it's going to be fantastic. A living world of characters with varying skills and traits that will change over time. They will lead your nation, govern your province, and command your armies and fleets. We also introduce our new, more human-like character art, which is one thing that was missing from Crusader Kings 2. They're going to implement this in this game now. The characters are going to look more human, and from what I've heard, this game is 60% Europa Universalis 4 and 40% Crusader Kings 2. So I am pretty excited for this game. Diversity populations, which is their second feature. Citizens, freemen, tribesmen, slaves, each population with its own culture and religion, whether they fill your armies, your coffers, or fill your colonies. Keep an eye on their happiness. Your success depends on their satisfaction. So there are going to be a lot of tribes and a lot of small states, kind of like, because it is going to focus on the earlier Roman period, and it's going to go all the way to the end. At least I hope it's going to go all the way to the end. Don't take my word on that one, because I'm not sure, because they haven't showed any gameplay yet. It's mostly just screenshots, which we are going through today. So yeah, the next one is battle tactics. Choose your approach before battle to counter the stratagem of your foes. Okay, that's standard for most Paradox games. Military traditions. Each culture has a unique way of waging war. Romans and Celts have different opinions available to them. Unlock unique bonuses, abilities, and units. Okay. Military traditions. Yeah, that's fairly standard. Different government types. Now this is where it gets interesting. Manage the Senate in a republic. Hold your court together in a monarchy. Answer to the clans and tribal systems. So each country or each tribe is going to have its own cultural system of government. The Romans are going to have the Senate. The tribes are going to have their own chieftain or whatever. And yeah, it's going to be unique to the country that you are playing, which is going to be fantastic. Barbarians and rebellions. Migrating barbarians may sack or settle your best land, while disloyal governors or generals can turn against you, taking their armies with them. This is going to be a fantastic feature, and I'm looking forward to this a lot. Trade. Goods provide bonuses to their home province. Will you take advantage of stockpiles for local strength, or trade excess goods to spread the wealth around? Now, trade is a big feature of Europa Universalis 4. Not so much Crusader Kings 2. In fact, I haven't come across any trading goods and stuff like that. But I am still new to Crusader Kings 2, so I still am learning as each day goes by. Provincial improvement. Invest in buildings, roads, and defenses to make your kingdom stronger and richer. And yeah, with that being said, we will move on to the next screenshot, which is a beautiful screenshot of the map. Now, they said that this map is going to be their most detailed map and the largest map that they have ever worked for. So you can see like a ship there and two Roman legions standing on the coast. There are going to be a lot of icons on the top of the screen, as you can see with any Paradox game, and of course you have your country's banner in the very top left of the screen. You can see the population up there. Some of these icons are self-explanatory. You have your population, you have the justice system, and the wreath with the fist, that might be your Senate opinion. We don't know that yet, but yeah, comment down below and tell me what these icons are, because you guys are pretty much smarter than me, and you guys know exactly what these icons are, because I believe there was a previous game called Europa Universalis Rome, and it had some of these icons. So this is technically going to be a sequel to that, but it is going to portray some elements of Crusader Kings 2, which I'm very excited for. That's basically going to be the main feature that I am excited for. And of course you have your date on the top right with your speed up, speed down, zoom in, zoom out buttons. That is standard for every Paradox game, and you have your mini-map to the bottom right as well, with the terrain features, religion features, diplomacy features, and all that good stuff. Next screenshot is where we get into the map. Now this map is very large, it's very fractured, and it is going to be a blast to start out, as Rome hasn't secured its power yet. Carthage isn't a powerhouse either. Macedon is expanding, and as you can see at the very south of Greece, Sparta is just developing. So with the other tribes, of course, all scattered out throughout the land, which is going to be fantastic. It's fantastic. You can see all the Frankish tribes up there, and yeah, it is going to be great. Next screenshot shows a very beautiful detailed map with army standing on it. And the next screenshot after that is going to be your character screen. As you can see, we are hovering over the province of Neapolis with different legions standing over it, and you have different, you can say, like cities, Roman city-states, Capua, Neapolis, Siticula, Pompeii, and all that good stuff. It is going to be great, guys. I am genuinely very excited for this game, and once this comes out, I am going to be playing a lot of it. So you have your city buildings in here as well. Shows your population, their happiness levels, your culture, your religion, and stuff like that. And the very last screenshot that we are going to take a look at today is going to be the army character screen. You'll have your general there, the legion, what type of troops you have, whether you have archers or you have legionnaires or you have cavalry. Now there's another thing that Paradox mentioned. The game director Johan did mention that each culture and each country are going to have certain units that are unique to them. Like the Romans are going to have heavy legionaries, the Carthaginians are going to have elephants, the Greeks are going to have hoplites. So that is going to be fantastic, and I'm pretty glad that Paradox is paying this much attention to detail to all the units. And yeah, guys, with that being said, I am going to bring this video to a close here. Make sure to leave a comment and a like below, and do tell me, what feature are you guys looking forward to it? Are you guys looking forward to this game? Are you guys looking forward to playing Imperator Rome when it comes out? And with that being said, I will leave you with the teaser trailer that they announced recently. So enjoy, and yeah, I'll see you all next time.